What's up, everyone? It's Turner Fan 77, and welcome back to a new episode of By the Numbers. In this episode, we're kicking off a new era of Faces for Radio by the Numbers because I have a new co host. A lot of you people know him as Rob. He's awesome, and I can't wait for him to join us. So let's just bring him on in. Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Rob? How you
Randy.
doing,
Hey,
man?
everybody.
Thank you for one, thank you for being here, and thank you for agreeing to be um, the new co-host. I can't wait to see where this goes, to see how
Thank
much
you.
fun we have.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so how you been, man?
I've been good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me back again as a host. That's awesome.
Oh, dude, I couldn't.
Can't
David
wait.
loved you, so I was like, it has to be Rob. I tried to go solo. I
Appreciate that.
needed someone with me. Yeah, so tell everybody a little bit about yourself, that so people will get to know you.
I'm an avid moviegoer. I try to go to movies every week. Also collect physical media. You can see in the back there a few films in the back, and
Just a few.
just a few. Yeah. And also, um, I go to conventions when I can or meetups and try to hound the celebrity and all that stuff.
You got
So
quite a bit of autographs, right?
yeah, I have quite a few. Yeah,
That's awesome. Who are some of the your favorite people that you've met?
I think the one of the nicest ones were actually yeah, Tobin Bell was very nice, and
I'm a
Shawnee
Saul
Smith.
guy.
Yeah,
And
they
who was the
were
other one?
Shawnee Smith. From Saw as well.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not familiar. I've only
Oh
seen
yeah,
the first two saws and then the last two saws. I've never seen the middle ones.
yeah, and Frank Grillo was a nice guy too, real nice
Oh,
guy.
that's cool. That's
I
cool.
met him when Purge Anarchy premiered when they came out a
Hmm.
few years back. Real nice guy. Real nice
Oh,
guy.
that's cool. He seems like a nice guy. Like in his interviews, he seems kind of chipper, funny, and was he like that in person?
Yeah, yeah. He thanked everybody for we had to wait a few hours. We're in the rain. And I remember
Oh
in L.A.
shit.
that night in L.A. and it was nice. It was nice. Nice
Well,
guy.
that's cool. Before we get started, I'm gonna hit the chat and
Okay.
see. Oh, we've got some people up in here. We got Jay showed up early. Thank you, Jay, for being here. You do get the cookie. Rest in peace, guy. He was the cookie guy. And there's you saying hey. He's saying hey back. And then we got Harrison in here saying what's up,
Hey,
everyone.
Harris.
We love Harrison
Oh yeah,
and Jay.
classic movie guy right there.
Yeah, movie hunters and evening, everyone. I'm still at work, but I'll try to keep up. And thank you, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Oh, then we got Corey, another Iowan.
Hey
I
Corey.
appreciate Corey. He's awesome. Robert is a wealth of movie knowledge. Glad to have him
Oh,
co-host. Yeah,
thank you.
I'm so happy for this. Everybody saying hi. We got Molly saying hi. Um, everybody saying hi.
All right.
Glad to see all the love. Um, Okay, so a little thing we're gonna do different this time is I'm gonna try to talk about movie news because, like you said, you go to the movies a lot. I watch a lot of movies, so I want to talk about movie news. And there's only one big story right now that's taken up the uh, internet space in our community, and that is Netflix buying
Oh,
Warner Brothers. Wow, it was like, let's see here, it was like $82.7 billion dollars. That's a lot of pennies. Okay, before I give my thoughts on this, what are your thoughts, Rob?
this is like a this is like dystopian stuff right here.
Uh-oh, it's gonna get deep.
They already Netflix already said they're a streaming service, right?
Hmm.
Theatrical. That's not look what they're doing to like movies like Frankenstein only had a few days to
There's a couple weeks,
release
I
in the
think.
theater to get
Hmm.
Oscar
Hmm.
consideration. So their theatrical windows are going to be shortened, or maybe by I heard something like 30 days they want to do it, or something crazy like that. This is going to like decimate theaters.
See, you are the doom and gloom thought. Okay,
Yeah,
I am trying. I'm gonna go with glass half full instead of half empty. I'm gonna try to be optimistic be, because they've already made some statements, but you don't know. They could be lying. You don't know. It's
yeah,
corporate
yeah,
talk. They said they are going to keep Warner Brothers a separate entity and let them still do their theatrical. And and like you said earlier, they are. I forget who said it. Was it David Ellison? I think that might be his name. I'm terrible at names. Said that they want to shorten the from theatrical release to home video or VOD, whatever you want to call it now.
yeah. The premium VOD or
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that because there's some movies that I don't want to go to the theater and see, but I still want to see them right away. So I'm kind of torn, but I want to believe they're going to keep Warner Brothers movies in theaters because that's something Netflix doesn't normally do, and it's a way for them to make money too. I I don't know. We both collect movies, as you see in your background. I know some people are dooming and glooming about physical media, but I think that physical media is dying. I don't care what anybody says. Physical media is dying, and it sucks. The prices are getting way high. They're getting harder to find in store. You have to,
availability. Yeah,
yeah, you have to go to Amazon or specialty shops. I have a feeling this is really gonna just kind of pound that nail in the coffin of physical media. What do you say, Rob?
yeah. There's somebody made a comment. I think on a YouTube video or something. Hey, get whatever Warner Brothers branding right there. Get if it's on the Warner Brothers label, get it digitally or physically. Just get it for right now.
Yeah. See, as I say that, as I said, this is going to be a nail in the coffin for the death of physical media.
Yes.
But what if they see that there's like Warner Archive? That's a big thing for Warner Brothers, and they're going back and restoring a bunch of movies, licensing them out to like Arrow, Criterion. Um, like, do you think if they saw that there's profit to be made, do you think they would keep um, producing physical media, or they just say fuck it and just like we're
No,
done?
they just say fuck it, and they'll just stream it. They'll just
Yeah,
stream it.
I don't know, man. I want to be optimistic about it. I want to be like, okay, hey, let's give them a chance. Um, but man, all the unions for the actors, writers guild, directors guild are all sending letters to Congress. And see, that's another thing. It's not going to be. People are freaking out now, and they have almost a year to worry about this because it's not even going to take. If everything goes as planned, it's going to be probably late next year before they can finalize the deal because they want to wait until Warner's and Discovery split into two different companies, and that what they say that was like 9 months. Um, then you got the government regulatory
Yeah,
thing, so see if it's a monopoly, they could run into an issue there.
yeah.
So the government could say, no, this isn't fair to other companies. So there's a whole lot of what ifs still up in the air for this.
And also
So
layoffs as well for these
yeah,
folks.
people lose, but that happens with any company
Yeah,
merger.
with a takeover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So you're on the boo side, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm halfway. I'm in the middle um on this. So what are your guys' thoughts? Let's see if you guys put anything in the where we at. We got Evan up in here. They
Kevin.
might bring more Netflix because the deal they have with other studios, with Grub, Warner Brothers might have. That's enough. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Um, I don't want to miss. I messed up here. Because it'll be cheaper for them. Yeah, I'm happy Netflix is buying over Paramount. I would have rather seen that Paramount buy Netflix because they are already committed to theatrical, and Netflix isn't. But like I said, being optimistic, sales tax alone on that sale is 5 percent. Yeah, I would hate to see. Yeah, me too, Jay. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
buy as
yeah.
much as I used to because it's just super expensive, and I got everything I really want. Unless, like, I still want to get that Ninja Turtle 4K box set. There's like a handful, like dog. We were just talking about before we went on camera. The Dogma 4K. I want to get that. There's a handful of stuff I still want to get. Okay, that is the news section of the show.
Right.
But so we are here to talk movies, 5 movies in particular. We got The Running Man, The Cut, Frankenstein, Predator Badlands, and what was the other one? Did I say them all? Oh, Sisu 2, Road to Revenge. Um,
And
Rob,
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Right.
yeah. Rob picked The Running Man, and what was the other one? Sisu. He picked Sisu, and I picked Predator's Badland and Frankenstein, and then the audience picked. I put a poll up, and everybody voted for um, The Cut, which is was on Paramount Plus,
Was.
which we found out it wasn't there once it hit December. Those are the 5 movies. So, what do you think movie number 5 is, Rob?
Number 5. Okay.
You got 1 in 5 chance,
The Cut.
and you would be right. The Cut is number 5. Okay, what did you think of this movie?
I thought it was. Um, it was started off promising.
Hmm.
Then it just got jumbled up in flashbacks, and I
Yeah,
I, it kind of lost its focus a little bit. What was getting? Are we watching a boxing movie or a horror movie? You know?
a body horror movie. That's kind of what
Yeah.
the way I took it.
You know, on I don't as and as far as Orlando Bloom, I don't think his best performance though.
Yeah, to
It's kind of
be honest, I haven't liked anything he's done outside of Lord of the Rings. Let's just be honest. I mean, for me, it's his Lord of the Rings is his best work.
I like the
What do you think?
co-star, the actress, the love interest. I liked her a lot.
Oh yeah, she wasn't bad. She wasn't bad in this at all. You hit it like we didn't. This was like it didn't know what it wanted to be. You didn't know if it wanted to be like you said a boxing movie, horror movie slash body horror. Because what this guy do, he's kind of a washed up fighter, and a typical boxing movie, the washed up fighter wants to go back and get one more fight, but he has to lose weight to make the cut. That's why it's called the cut.
Yeah,
And he has to go through this rigorous training, and he's not making the weight cut, and then he just does these things to his body, and you're like, oh shit. But like Rob said, it does lose its focus, and it's like you see a bunch of flashbacks that don't really pay off to anything except like, okay, yeah, he used to fight when he was younger. That's all it
right,
really did.
right.
I, I didn't really like this. As you
No,
can
me
see,
neither.
it's number 5. It was not a good movie. Any final thoughts on The Cut, Rob?
Yeah,
Would you
it.
recommend this?
No, I would not. No, I would not.
Yeah, me neither. This is not a recommendation. So let's see what IMDb gave The Cut. IMDb, I mean, I can't talk tonight, gave it a 5.6. Rotten Tomatoes gave it critics gave it a 68%, which I don't know if
Wow.
they watched the same movie we did or not.
I know.
Audience score is a 46%. Rob, you gave this a 51. I gave it a 55. So the Faces for Radio score is a 53. And that is our number 5 movie. This is not a recommendation. This is definitely don't waste your time. kind of movie. Okay. Yeah, we tried to like the poll. I put the poll up. People picked this movie. There was like three. I forget what the other three movies were. Um, I don't even remember, but this is the one they picked. I think they wanted us to suffer, so they gave us
I
this
think
one
so.
to.
Yeah.
They're like, we're gonna. Oh shit! What did I do? Just take that off, and we got another comment in here. Let's see. Let's see. The cut was okay. Bloom's best work. See, I'm not a big fan of the Pirates movies either. Um, Maybe that's why his best performance is Lord of the Rings. He doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I barely have service where I'm at, but wanted to pop in and say hi, what's up? Thanks, Nate, for being here.
Oh,
I
thanks,
know
man.
you're camping, right? I think that's what you said. In your post. But thanks again for being here, Nate. Appreciate you, love you, man. Yeah. And you too. Thanks, Nate. Thanks. Always got fucking Nate
Yeah.
busting my balls. Okay, so we got the quick number five out of the way. What do you think number four movie is? We
See,
got Sisu 2, Running Man, Predator Badlands, and Frankenstein. Out of those four, what do you think number four is?
um, I go Running Man.
Running Man. And I think you would be right. It is Running Man. Um, this, yeah, I'm going to start
Yeah.
this one off.
Oh, go ahead.
I really was excited for this when they dropped that trailer, that first trailer. I was like, "Oh, I'm a Glenn Powell fan. I really dig him." Edgar Wright was going to direct this, and just that trailer was fun. It just like, oh, I can't wait to see this. But um, unfortunately, this was a major letdown. This felt very generic. Um,
Yeah.
like they didn't know what they wanted to do with Glenn. To me, it felt like it, Glenn Powell was two characters. He was this angry man, but he tried to be funny too. And for me, it didn't work. And I'm starting to wonder if Glenn Powell can carry a movie. Is he really a movie star, or is he just an actor that's put in roles that he? I don't think he can carry a big blockbuster film because Twisters was an okay movie, and it didn't do gangbusters at the theaters either. And this one was a letdown, right? It didn't make a lot of money, if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
no, I didn't.
I felt the action was okay. Um, um, yeah, this was just not a very. I was bored with this. This just let down. What are your thoughts?
It, it had some good, action was kind of. It wasn't earth shattering, wasn't it? Yeah, it was just okay. It was just bland
Yeah, it was
at the.
uninspired.
I kind of like the scene in the airplane where the trailer.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know what
that
you're
I
saying.
like I like that. That was kind of neat, but it was just by the numbers action movie, and that's all it
No
was.
pun intended.
No pun
Yeah,
intended. Yeah.
it really was. It felt like they just they cobbled it together. Um, yeah, I don't know. The ending just to me it felt rushed. It felt like okay, we need to hurry up and get here. Uh, I take it the best. One of my favorite parts of the movie was Michael Cera's character, and that's his name, right?
Yeah, Michael Cera,
It,
yeah.
I liked his character, and then of course he's gone. He's there for you blink and you miss him. I liked him. Uh,
And the selling
like
point was the director, Edgar Wright,
yeah, okay, now I've gotten a discussion with Nate about this.
Oh,
This is just my opinion. Is Edgar Wright overrated? What is your guys' thoughts on that? What about your take, Rob?
I, I don't think he, I don't think he's overrated.
Do we
He,
love him because he's done a few really good movies, and then we hold on to him because like we'll let his crappy movies give it a pass? You know what I'm trying to say?
yeah, yeah.
like his first three movies are great. What is it? Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and End of the World, right?
Oh yeah,
And then he has Baby Driver. Okay, I love Baby Driver. To me, that's his favorite, my favorite movie from him.
yeah, that was
But
excellent.
but the, the Night in Soho, what is that called? Night in Soho.
Nine Hills. Yeah, yeah. Last night.
That
So
was just okay. And then what was? Didn't he do one after that, or is that just is it Running Man? I'm not sure.
yeah, I can't
But
remember.
anyway, to me, I, I think he's overrated. He needs a nut. He needs a hit, um, a box office hit, I should say, because like everybody loves his films after they're
Yes.
out of the
Yeah,
theater.
Scott Pilgrim and all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim. Yes, that was the other
Yeah.
one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that was okay. Um, I didn't love it. That's just me. Any other thoughts on Running Man before we get into the scores?
Yeah. I just. Yeah. Couldn't. Yeah. Can't recommend it though.
Okay. Yeah, let's. Yeah, I can't. I mean, maybe when it hits um, one of the streaming services, when it comes, it should be hitting premium VOD soon. I would bet, probably within the next week or two. I bet before Christmas, Running Man will be the premium VOD. IMDb gave this a 6.7. Rotten Tomatoes critic score was 64%. Audience score is 79. And they scored that high. I don't think it was that good. Rob, you give it a 65. You scored it way higher than me.
Yeah.
I gave
I
it
was generous.
you you I gave it a 57 for a Faces for Radio score of 61. Um, this I don't want to say don't watch this. I mean I don't want to say skip it because evidently 79% of the audience that saw the movie liked it. So the old saying is all film is subjective, and it's true. I would say don't pay theater prices to go see this movie. It's probably out of theater already. Um, but wait for it to hit one of the streaming services you already own. You
Yeah.
agree with that?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, let's hit this. Jay said he thinks it's Running Man. He was correct. He has a question. Question is it better than the OG? Okay, I recently just rewatched the OG one not too long ago before I saw the new one. And it's kind of two different types of movie because really the Running Man is the first one is to showcase Arnold Schwarzenegger, um,
Yeah. The one
and there
legend.
really isn't much meat on the bones there. And there's a little bit more in the new one with Glenn Powell. This is tough. I don't even know how to answer this question. What do you say, Rob?
I like the Schwarzenegger. I guess.
Yeah,
You know what? Like me and Jay is like the same age. I saw back in '87 in the theater. So um, I yeah, it is cheesy if you look back on it a little bit of with Arnold stuff, but I, I I found a better time with it than the Glenn Powell version. You know, for me.
yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that, but I still think they're two different kind of types of movies. I had more
Yeah.
fun because the first one's more nostalgia. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Schwarzenegger one. Uh, oh, I missed one. Okay, uh, I always something I cannot pronounce that thing, but she wants to know should thank you for being here for one. I appreciate you. I love you.
Thank you.
Should WB Netflix readapt the Sphere? It's
Oh,
been for Fear. Man, it's been forever since that's the one with
Dustin Hoffman, right?
no this one happened in what's the girl that's spread her legs and showed her coochie?
Sharon
Uh
Stone. I think it has
Sharon
Dustin
Stone.
Hoffman. I think Dustin Hoffman is in this movie. I believe.
I don't remember. But it's Sharon Stone in this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spear. Yeah, I think so.
Uh, uh, do we need another version of the sphere? Because
Uh,
didn't we say everything we needed with the first one? I'm gonna say no on that one. Okay, we got another question from her. Should Netflix reboot Copycat or
Oh,
Fugitive first as a series or movies? That's a good question. I am going to go with, I think they could do something along the lines with Fugitive, make that into a long run, like maybe a mini series. It doesn't need to be like more than one season. Copycat, I'm not so sure. They've kind of done that. Um,
like a serial killer type.
yeah,
That was with Harry Connick and wasn't
Sigourney
that
Weaver.
Beaver? Yeah, the movie was good.
Yeah, the movie is good, but I would rather see a Fugitive series. Okay, let's go here. We got I love scoring system and seeing it in action. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Thanks from Stacy, terrific. Thank you, I appreciate your support. You're always here. Um, what is your favorite board game, and what board game to movie would be best? Oh, that's a good one. What's your favorite board game, Rob?
I like that one called Stratego.
Never played it.
It's like a battlefield. Like if you tap the other, like you're red and blue or something like that, and it you have to protect the flag or something like that. You lay
Oh wow,
bombs and high ranking pieces and all that.
man, I'm familiar with the name, but I've never played it. I guess because it
I like
sounds
that one.
familiar. Like I have kids, so I don't play like those super hard games.
I
So,
haven't I haven't played a board game
excuse me,
in years.
it's been forever. I'm gonna go with either the game of life or Monopoly. Who doesn't love Monopoly? Netflix might run into Monopoly. You never know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Evan says he's never seen The Running Man. Whoa. You talking about the original, right? With Arnold? You've never seen that? That's crazy to me. Dude, pre- I'm gonna say WB Netflix make a Goodfellas prequel series. I'm going to say no. I, Goodfellas is a great movie. I don't think we need to expand on it anymore. What about you, Rob?
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. The movie was good as it is, but
Yeah, I'm good with what they did.
that's a lot of good ideas though.
Yeah, it is. She always comes up with great questions. I love it. Favorite original Running Man baddie. I'm gonna go with the fat guy because I'm fat. It had the Christmas lights all over him in the first one. I forget
Oh,
what his name is.
oh yeah.
That's my favorite
I think
one.
his name is Dynamo. Dynamo.
Yeah,
He
you're
was
right. It is. That's my favorite one. I hate running, so I don't think it's. if, bro, I'm fat. I don't like running either. So,
Oh, I hate
um,
running too.
I would.
Maybe to the
That's
buffet line or something.
yeah. That's the only way I run to the refrigerator. Have you seen Enduring Love? Can you review that sometime? Daniel Craig. I I'll put that on my list. I might
Never
do
heard of
put
that.
if I do watch it, I'll put it on my letterbox. I probably because when we do by the numbers, it's usually new movies within the month because we're gonna do once a month shows, and our next show actually is going to be January 3rd, um, right after the new year. We're narrowing down our movies for that by Lion Gate for a Happy Meal or a Fiver. Not sure what you're asking there. Should Apple buy? No, we don't need no more
No.
mergers. No, I mean this one is kind of shitty to begin with because that's just for people that have creative minds. That the people that come up with the scripts, the movies, when you buy, when these people, when these companies merge, it takes away one less place for them to take their creations to create art. So no more mergers. Um, Jay says Risk is his favorite
Oh, it's like a
board game.
strategy game as
Yeah,
well.
that's a hard game too. I ain't got a mind for that. Readapt something wicked.
This way it comes.
Uh,
Ray
let me see.
Bradbury.
Oh wow,
It's been
I
it's
have
been it's been done in 1982, I believe.
I have never seen it, so I couldn't.
Jonathan Price was in it, I believe.
See, Rob knows this one. I can't give an answer because, but Rob did. So do you think
Um,
they should do it?
oh yeah, you know what? Give it to Guillermo del Toro to do it. I'll watch it.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that, Guillermo?
Reboot to Tootsie. I'd be okay with that. Dustin Hoffman. That's Dustin Hoffman, right?
Yeah.
I would watch it. I don't have an issue with that. Okay, before we get going for our next to number three movie, I have I want to give away a digital code for the people being here, and that's going to be a digital code to Superman. Um, I lost my comments here. Um, so if anybody grabs this, put it in the comments that you grabbed it. I'll leave it up here for a few minutes. Um, it's kind of a thank you for being here, taking the time out of your night on a Saturday night when you can be out doing what people do on Saturday nights. Me, I'm usually home watching a movie in bed because I work on Saturdays and weekends. But there you go. I'll leave it up for a few more minutes. Um, Rob, what do you think our number three movie is?
I was gonna. I'm gonna. I'm gonna say Sisu Road to Revenge.
You think Sisu Road to Revenge is, let's see if you are right. And you, sir, are wrong.
Oh,
It is Predator Bat. What the hell just happened? Um, oh, I didn't take that off. That was my bad. Um, Predator Badlands is our number three movie, which is kind of shocked me when I was putting the scores together, um, because I was like, whoa, I thought this would be higher
yeah,
on the
that's high.
list or
Yeah,
lower, however you want to call it. Um, Rob, I know your score.
yeah.
Um, what did you think of this movie?
I was kind of torn with this, to tell you the truth.
Really?
Yeah, because like you know, like after after Prey, right?
Hmm.
And it's kind of like Dan Trachtenberg kind of revived the franchise a little bit. I
Hmm.
haven't seen Killer Killers yet, but
Oh, you have to see that.
okay,
That
yeah, I'm
is
going to.
great. That is great.
And I just thought then I found the rating is PG-13. I know there's a lot of like because of they kill aliens and there's a lot of alien blood and all that and creatures being you know killed and that's how they can get away with it. But I didn't like I liked the action, but I didn't like the way the Predator was portrayed like this.
You-
For some
Okay.
kind of gentrified a little bit. I wasn't as lethal, brutal as we've seen them.
I, I understand what you're saying, but I think it's because, oh, well, first, I loved this movie. This movie was freaking awesome. I hear what you're saying. I'm going to
Yeah,
disagree, but that's okay. Um, I think what Dan Trachtenberg did with Prey, what he did with Hunter Killer, and this being the third movie he's done in the Predator series, I think he made this one for a more wider audience because Prey's R, which didn't really get a theatrical release because it went straight to Hulu, which is a mistake. They should have put that shit in theaters.
yeah,
Um, and Hunter Killer's rated R animated film. And this being PG-13, I didn't have an issue with it because the violence was there, but it just wasn't human violence because they're on an alien planet. That didn't bother me at all. Um, I liked seeing more of the predator culture, which we hadn't really seen a whole lot of in the other Predator movies. Which were was it Alien versus Predator Requiem, where we see a little bit more of the predators? Like he gets like a phone call, and they're like, "Oh shit, we got to go to Earth." because something happens. Was that Requiem or was that the first Alien versus
I
Predator?
think that's the first Alien, wasn't it?
Okay, oh, I forget. They're
I
both
forget.
terrible
Yeah,
movies. Um,
they're both.
uh,
Well, we're the first one's a little bit better. Requiem, that's another story right there.
yeah,
But
yeah. I agree on that. But this one, man, I see what you're saying about the way the Predator was portrayed, but he was young. He was the runt. He wasn't the strongest,
yeah.
and that was to me. I liked. Um, he was struggling. Like you didn't want him to like come out and start ripping everybody apart. Um, what's her Eli? Is it Eli Fanning or what's her?
El Fanning.
Oh,
El
Elle
Fanning.
Fanning. I thought she did great as the synth, whatever you want to call him. And this definitely has ties to the Alien um, franchise. I love that. So again, down the road, I hope we get a good Alien versus Predator movie. I
Yeah.
liked. I think I did like was they kept the Predator language. Predator language. They didn't turn him into a human like the English. Kind of like they did. Remember the 13th Warrior, where they started off in the language,
Oh,
and
right,
then
right.
slowly it turned into English. I'm glad they didn't do that. I like that they kept the subtitles because I don't mind subtitles at all. And I think if it would have went to English, it would have taken me right out of the movie. I like that they kept their language.
I thought the Predator. I think he talked a little too much for me. I don't know why, but it just threw me out of the character for me.
Really.
Yeah,
Uh,
and that cutesy little baby thing there. I don't know. Yeah, it just
oh,
it,
the baby of the yeah.
it,
I I
that's the
get
only
that.
gripes I had.
That I do agree with you on that. I will. I did. It was weird seeing the little thing with him. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else did I like. I like how it ended. Um, I like when he rolled up on his dad and he was like, um, this. I thought the visuals were great. I can't wait to own this on 4K. This will be a 4K buy. Um,
Yeah,
so let's see what. So this is okay. First, would you recommend this? Even the score you gave it, would you recommend it?
yeah. I liked it a little bit more than Running Man. I'm kind of torn. I'm gonna say no. I
You
mean,
wouldn't. Oh,
I
wait.
know, I
You wouldn't
know.
rec. I'm sorry, I was reading the text and um, you wouldn't recommend this?
No, I mean, I like the visuals and all that stuff, but
Whoa!
the action. I
Holy
just
shit!
I just didn't like the way the Predators portrayed that kind of killed it for me a little bit.
Okay, wow. Okay, wow. I did not expect that. Um, to me, I definitely recommend this. This is a must see for me. And let's see what IMDb and uh, Rotten Tomatoes gave this. IMDb gave it a 7.5, which is a decent score. Rotten Tomatoes, 86% from critics, and audience, 95%. That's high, especially for a Predator movie. Rob, you gave this a 68.
Yeah,
I gave it, I'm right there with the critics on with the 86. So with our two scores, the Faces for Radio score is 77, making that our number three movie. Again, me and Rob, totally different opinions on this movie. This is a must see. What are your guys' thoughts on Predator Badlands? So I'm gonna hop. Got the number three movie out of it. Gonna hit the comments. Oh shit! What did we? Oh, never mind. Okay. Um, Movie Hunter said thank you for Superman. You're welcome, man. Next week or not next week or next show, I'm gonna give another digital code away. Glad you could get it. Uh, oh, Jason, can you put the code back up? Please? Sorry, man. Gotta be quicker, Jay. Would the two of you rather be Die Hard helpers or James Bond helpers? Okay, I would say neither, but if I have to pick, Um,
Die Hard.
I, I'm gonna go James Bond because James Bond's a badass, and uh, Die Hard guy McClane with John McClane, kind of a dick. Um, I don't want to
Oh,
deal with dicks. So I'm gonna go James Bond. What about you, Rob?
that's hard. You know what? Yeah, I really go James Bond. I like the locales and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe Bond.
Bond, yeah. And you get to dress badass too. You get to fucking put a
Yeah.
suit on, get some gadgets. When you're with John McClane, you maybe get a cigarette, get a hooker, um, a fucking wife beater, whatever he's wearing. It ain't gonna be flashy. So yeah, definitely James Bond. Um, Jay says, never mind. You gotta be quicker, man. Molly says, I've yet to see it, but it's high up on my list. I was jealous. I mean, it is really good. It should be hitting. I would bet maybe this week even it would hit premium VOD. Almost bet it will. Best action drama ever.
Action drama.
Oh shit! What's an action drama? What would you consider an action drama? I don't know. I that's Let me Google what is an action drama. Action.
What I think of is something like I don't know, Lone Survivor or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hold
American
on here.
Sniper, military stuff maybe. I don't know.
Oh shit! It's not pulling up. Okay.
In drama.
I don't know. I'm gonna go Lone Survivor. Like you said, that's a great movie, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Um, I just rewatched it not too long ago, man. That's Peter Berg, right?
Yeah, Peter Berg.
Peter
Yeah.
Berg, yeah, Peter Berg, man. His movies when he does military movies like that, man, they're right on. He's such a good director. I think he's doing the Call of Duty movie with Yellowstone guy. Um,
Oh, Sheridan.
yeah, I think he Peter Berg and Taylor Sheridan are doing the
Taylor Sheridan. Yeah.
uh, um, Call of Duty. She wants to know favorite David. Oh man, that's tough because we were doing 5 movies a week, sometimes 10 movies a week. We were doing, there's so many reviews that we did together, and he did.
Oh yeah.
Um, I can't put one out, but the one that's like, it wasn't a good review because he hated the movie, which I liked the movie, and that was Sasquatch Sunset. Um,
I remember
that
that.
sticks out because Nate was on the show, and I made him watch it. I remember Nate texted me like, "You owe me $3 for renting this movie." But his reaction to the movie, and he videotaped his dog barking at the TV when the um, movie was on. That stands out to me. Um, but we reviewed so many movies. If you want to go over to the Faces Radio, old Faces Radio
I gotta
YouTube
check it
channel,
out still though.
oh, oh, he's messed up. Um, yeah, Tiana's here. What's up, Tiana?
How you doing?
Thank you for being here. Jay says hi, Tiana. She said, "Hey, not much." I'm glad you like Predator Badlands. Should
Oh
have
yeah.
picked you as the co-host. Fucking Rob hated it. Uh, uh, movie said, "Oh, what's up? How you doing, John Doe?" Such a mouthful, Juggalo. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah. How you
He's
doing?
saying hi
Johnny
to
Doe.
him. He says Predator Badlands. I'm giving it an 84. Glad you
Yeah.
scored it high. Rob did
I know.
not. I gave it an 86. Badlands was a no sale. Yeah, you ain't lying. He said, everybody saying hi to John. Haven't seen it yet, but I will watch anything with Predator. Well, definitely when it hits, when you get a chance, definitely watch that. And if you haven't seen Hunter Killer, definitely check that out. That's on Disney Plus or Hulu, Disney Plus, whatever the hell you want to call it.
This
She's
is it
saying
right
hey to
here. Look,
everybody.
right here. This is the only Predator you need to see, man.
That Prey is so good. Was that a
Yeah, they still
steelbook for Prey?
haven't opened it yet.
Was that the steelbook?
Yeah,
That's nice.
that's hard to get.
Uh,
I heard.
yeah, everybody saying hi to everybody.
Hola.
Action drama for me would probably be The Covenant for someone. I would The Revenant work. I just watched The Revenant and I forgot how good that movie is with
Oh
Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio. Oh man. And I have the Blu-ray. I wish I had the 4K, but the Blu-ray on my OLED looked phenomenal. I was like, holy
Oh, you
cow.
know what? I got it in 4K. I got it in 4K.
You see, I just have the Blu-ray and like I
It's
kind of want to
awesome.
upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a didn't he get his didn't he win an Oscar for that role?
I
I
don't
thought Leo
think
won an Oscar for that role. I could be wrong. Um,
Leonardo.
but yeah, Leonardo. I thought he won an Oscar for that.
I think did he?
He might have.
I gotta
Um,
look that. We gotta look that up.
yeah, let me look here.
I
Let's
think he was
do the
nominated. Oh, that's the one with the Tom Hardy, huh?
yeah. Hold on here. Leo DiCaprio Oscar win. That's the other one. Yes, he has won an Oscar best.
He
Yeah,
did.
he won his role in The Revenant. He won an Oscar for that. I was right.
Very
Um,
good.
Jay says I have the. I'm jealous of both of you. I do not have the 4K. I just have the Blu-ray. Okay, so what do
So
you think the number two movie is for tonight? We
I think
got.
it.
There's only two choices:
Yeah, two
Sisu two
choices.
or Frankenstein.
I'm gonna go with the Sisu 2 or AKA Road to Revenge.
And you would be right. You got this one right. Um, this was your pick. What did you think of this movie, man?
I loved it, man. It's bloody. You know, um, again, the hero of the movie is very no dialogue, and it was just like if they upped uh, the budget on this one. Seemed like the action is just out of control compared to the first one.
Yeah, this was. I liked it. I had fun with it. Um, but I lost my thing here. Where did I go? Where did I go? Where did I go? Here we go. I thought was nothing new. It was
Oh yeah,
t- to me. It was exactly like the first one, except minus the gold, and the action was ramped up a bit. Um,
yeah, a lot. Yeah,
yeah, it was more like you said, more bloody. Um, again, I liked that he didn't speak. I'm glad they kept it that way. I'm glad they didn't make him talk. Um, because I was kind of wondering if they would give him a lot of dialogue because we already had him not speaking in the first one. But I'm glad they kept it.
yeah.
There was there's some eye rolling, like the plane scene. I just made me roll my eyes. I was like, okay. I mean, I get what they were going for. It was just kind of ridiculous to me. Um, uh, the bad guy in this is the antagonist. Um, I thought he was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Stephen Lang. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the Don't Breathe guy, right? He was.
yeah,
Uh, um, yeah, I thought he was great in this. He makes a great bad guy. He really does. Um, yeah, to me, it was just more of the same, which is not a bad thing. This movie probably didn't cost a lot of money to make, and it probably did well in theaters. I should have looked up how it did, but yeah, it was fun. I'm glad I seen it. I would recommend it. I'd recommend this. What about you?
oh, I strongly recommend. Yeah, I
Yeah.
loved it.
This is um, I'll buy it, but I won't buy it day one. I'll wait for like a sale because that's what I did with the first one. I got the first one on 4K for like $10, and I think that's the perfect price for this because it's what 90 minutes. Um, and the movie moves fast. There's no the
Yeah,
pacing
it's
is
short and sweet. Yeah,
yeah.
I like the length was perfect.
Yeah, we need more movies like that. No
Yeah.
lie. Um, let's see what IMDb gave this. IMDb gave this a 7.3, which is another good score. Rotten Tomatoes critic score gave this a 94%. Audience gave it an 88. And Rob, you gave this an 80. I gave this a 78. So our scores were pretty close. For an average score for the Faces for Radio, it's a 79. I think this is a good score. I think this is a perfect score for Sisu Road to Revenge. So that just leaves one movie, but we're gonna hit the comment section real quick. We got Movie Hunter says The Revenant. I agree. Like I popped that on. The cinematography in The
Oh
Revenant
yeah.
is so good. I was blown away. I was like, holy shit! Just forgot. It's been forever since I've seen it. I think I had only watched it on my Blu-ray when I first got it because I didn't see it in theaters.
Oh
I
no.
bought the Blu-ray. It was a blind buy, and holy cow! I want to rewatch it again, but I want to get the 4K. I really do. Okay, so that was the last comments. We're so the number one movie for this episode, of course, is Frankenstein. Now, I will admit I am not a Guillermo del Toro fan at all. I like Hellboy, the first two Hellboys, and he did Shape of Water, right?
Yeah, Shape of Water.
Shape of Water, I like Shape of Water, but other than that, no. Oh, I did tolerate his Pinocchio. That wasn't bad. Me and Dave reviewed that a long time ago. Um, that was okay, but like, what's his big fame named fame? Was it Labyrinth? No, it's not Labyrinth. Is it?
Pan's
It's
Labyrinth.
that. Okay, I'm not a fan of that movie. I just don't like it. Um, but holy shit, he knocked this out of the park. Not only visually, cinematography in this,
Yes.
everything from the makeup to the clothes, like everything about this costume design. That's the word I was looking for. Was top notch. Um, the acting was great. I forget who plays actual the monster. I thought he did a
I think it's
fantastic job.
Jacob Elordi
Oh,
or
Lord,
something like that.
Lordy, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause at one point he was talked about for being 007 at one point. Because you know how everybody's rumored to be the new 007. I think
Oh
he was
yeah, I
one of
heard
them names.
about that. Yeah.
Um, uh, what's his face as Dr. Frankenstein? My mind's drawing a blank.
Oscar
Um,
Isaac. Yeah.
yeah, like man, he's underrated. I
Yes.
think he's very underrated. He was phenomenal. Um, this is a long movie, but it really doesn't feel long. Um, it has these emotional beats that draw you in, so you're not looking at your phone, you're not looking at the clock. Like, okay, man, let's speed this up. I thought this was paced perfectly.
Yeah. When
The
I saw the
only
link before I turned it on, I go, "Oh man, I don't know," but it just flows. You know.
it really does the pacing of this is really
Yeah.
good. The only knock if I could find if I had to nitpick something wrong was Mia Goth. I thought she wasn't cast all that well for this. Um, I like her in the Ty West movies, the X movies,
Yeah.
but outside of that, I haven't seen her in anything I've really liked. Um, what say you, Rob?
She 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 was okay. Yeah, it wasn't anything earth shattering. You know,
Yeah,
the perform. Yeah. Yeah. The X movies and all that. Yeah, she was a lot. That's more cup of tea there.
yeah. So, what is your overall thoughts on Frankenstein,
Yeah,
man?
this is just visually like stunning. Oh, yeah, every frame, the they show the castle and all that, and
Oh
what
yeah,
kind of shocked me, it was pretty gory. I thought too.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, pretty brutal. And but Guillermo del Toro knows how to direct a movie. You know, the cinematography, the shots, incredible,
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah. He
Visually,
won me over. he really won me over. Um, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I can't wait to see what he does next. Um, do you think this has a chance for him to get an Oscar nom for Best Director? And what do you think about, since there's 10 movies for Best Picture, do you think this one could sneak in as one of the um, 10 nominees for Best Picture?
Yeah, I believe he should be nominated.
I think he will get nominated, but I don't think his movie. I mean, if the director gets nominated, I think the film should get nominated. But I think this is going to be the one that it's more. I don't see it. It's more of a genre film, and I don't think it'll get one of the 10 slots. But that's just me. So let's see what IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. IMDb gave this a 7.5. Rotten Tomatoes gave this a critic score of 86% and audience score of 94%. Rob, you hated this movie. You gave it an 85. I gave it a 95, with 10 points apart, for a Faces for Radio score of 90. Now, this is a must see. I think this is a high recommendation. It's our number one movie for our first all new episode of all new Faces for Radio by the numbers. This is phenomenal. Recommended. If you have Netflix, who doesn't have Netflix? Watch this movie. I wish I would have seen this in the theater.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm bummed that it didn't play here. Um, let's get this on the screen. Um, yeah, so that's our show, guys. Netflix or Frankenstein being our number one movie, which was kind of a no brainer. It was once I seen it, I was like, this has to be our number one. I was hoping
Yeah.
Rob didn't fuck it up with the score. I'm glad he loved it too. Um, let's see the comments here. Um, Sisu 2 day one for me. Pre-ordered the steal last month. Not surprised. Still haven't seen Frankenstein. I hope I don't get it. I think Guillermo del Toro said it was. I think he confirmed it was getting a physical release. I bet it'll be through Criterion.
Yeah, probably Criterion. It seems like a Criterion release, maybe.
Because mostly the Netflix movies like Okja. There was what was the other one um
The Irishman,
that I got it was Criterion. Okja was
Criterion.
Criterion. There was another one that was went through Criterion. So I'd almost bet it would be a
Remember that
Criterion
movie
release.
with Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson? That one.
Oh, Marriage. There's a Marriage Story. I have that Criterion. That is a phenomenal movie, man. Have you seen it?
You know what? I think I bought it. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh man, it's good. It's a really good movie. I think Adam Driver is phenomenal in that.
I
Scarlett
hope I don't
Johansson
get
is awesome.
flashbacks of my ex when I watch that.
I mean, it does. I've been through divorce, and it captures um, the the struggle. You know, the back and forth, the bitterness and stuff very well. It
I've
feels
seen
like a
some
very
scenes. It looks pretty. Yeah, it looks
yeah.
pretty
It's
powerful.
very raw. It's a raw movie. Just speaking of good cinematic, this was amazing. The colors popped even. Oh yeah. Oh man, it's just such a beautiful looking film. Uh, what the fuck, Rich Del Toro is amazing, and Pan Labyrinth is phenomenal. Yet to see this, but can't wait. I just don't like the movie, man. That's my hot take of the night.
Well, going
Uh,
back to Guillermo del Toro, there's an earlier one, like in the '90s. He directed a movie called Mimic
oh yeah,
with giant roaches or something in
yeah. It was in the
New York.
sewers, wasn't it?
Yeah, Myra Sorvino.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm picturing the DVD cover.
Yeah,
Was it green? Wasn't it
and he
like
did.
something?
We always forget he did Blade 2.
Oh yeah, I like Blade. Okay, so there's another Del Toro movie I liked was Blade
Yeah.
2. Good job. Thank
Well,
you for
thank you.
always supporting. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, awesome show, guys. Glad to see this series back and forth. Yeah, thank you. We're moving forward. We're gonna, like I said earlier, once a month. Our next show is January 3rd. we're still figuring out the movies, but as soon as we get them figured out, I'll put the poll up for our fifth movie, and it'll be on my Instagram page at TurnerFan77. Um, Go there and vote when I put it up. I might put it up in the community page on the YouTube, or make a short about it. But it'll be on my Instagram page, Instagram story for the four movies to pick from. Prey
Awesome.
was Netflix too. No, Prey was Hulu slash Disney
Hulu,
Plus.
yeah.
It's on there now. And oh man, the 4K looks phenomenal. I ain't gonna lie, the 4K looks great. So I just recommend blind buying the 4K because it's great. Um, Jay says, "Good show, guys. Thank you so much, Jay. Glad to
Thanks.
see
You
you
too.
back. Um, Maybe I'm thinking we got our January 3rd show. Maybe end of January, February, beginning of February show. We have a third person as a special guest, as a guest star. Get a third person up there. Have a great. Thank you for being
Sounds
here.
good. You too, movie hunter.
Um, yeah, we appreciate everyone that took the time out of their evening to spend it with two
Yeah.
knuckleheads,
Thank
the new faces for radio. We got Rob over here. We're both old men um,
you.
who love to watch movies. He's older, so
Yeah, a little bit.
um, no, but oh, yeah, you're way older.
Yeah.
But I was teasing. We got another comment here. Mm, Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Love everybody for being here tonight.
All right. Good night. Thank you.
Um, Let me get it. Let me get this off of here real quick. I want to. It's hard to do it all at once. We're gonna do. We kind of talked about it. We're gonna do an Oscar show because I think the Oscars are nominated late January. Once those get nominated, we'll do a prediction show because I love the Oscars. It's my Super Bowl. I love to try to go through the categories um, and try to um, see if I can get them right. Um,
Right.
you got a train going by?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I can hear it. It's usually
Yeah.
me
So,
that has the train. Um, and then we're gonna try what I would like to do. I don't know if you would want to do it, Rob. But, it was like take the 10 nominees for Best Picture, we watch them all, score them, and then do it by the numbers way. Do it by the numbers Oscar night, where we do the 10 nominated Best Picture movies, um, and do it that way. Um,
that'd be cool. Yeah.
Anything you want to get on anything? Where can they find you, Rob? On Instagram,
Yeah. You
Facebook,
can find me
what?
on Instagram. Big Knock. 007 007. I have some content. A few things on
Yeah,
there.
you got some cool shit on there. Post your pictures when you meet people. He meets a lot of celebrities. It's pretty cool. Jealous. You can find me at TurnerFan77 on Instagram. TurnerFan77 on Letterbox. TurnerFan77. That's it. That's the only things I got. Besides, I do Facebook too, but that's under my name, not TurnerFan77. But thank you guys for a great night. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. Remember, watch movies and
All
be
right.
kind to one another. Take care, guys.